So I'm so grateful that France has spoken to us about presence, because when we speak to re-enchanting the world, I want to invite us to actually arrive and be in presence with one another, and not just with our bodies, but with our full attention. To place aside for a moment the rush of what we've left behind to come into this space, and to leave also the urgency and the anticipation of what is coming next. Being in presence with one another is a practice. It asks us to listen, not only with our ears, but with our hearts, to listen for what is spoken and also for what lives in silence. So when we come into dialogue together, it's more than an exchange of ideas. It's a weaving of relationship, a tapestry made of many voices, many histories, and many hopes. And we've learned a lot today about psychedelics, the different ways in which countries are approaching the exploration of them. But I would argue that we live in a time of noise and fast scrolling on our phones. All of us are phones. I would invite you to put your phones away. We live in a time of quick judgments, of endless distraction, and presence is the practice of being here now. Show of hands, has anybody here read or know of Ram Dass? Yes, beautiful. Ram Dass, be here now. So presence is the practice of being here now and of fully attending to ourselves, to one another, and to this moment. And why does that matter? Because to reimagine the world, to dream new systems, new stories, new ways of being, we must first reclaim our full attention. Presence clears the fog of fear and cynicism, restores wonder. And when we restore wonder, we begin to enchant humanity again, to remind ourselves that life is sacred, that connection is possible, that imagination is a revolutionary act. So today, let's practice some presence. Okay. Presence roots us in a reality and helps us imagine beyond fear and fragmentation. It's the ground from which collective reimagining can grow. When we gather in true presence, we slow down enough to see and hear one another beyond assumptions, beyond judgments, beyond roles, beyond borders. In the stillness, imagination has room to breathe and to begin to envision not only what is, but what could be. Presence reminds us of our shared humanity and of the recognition we can dream together to a more just, compassionate, and interconnected world. Okay, so what I'm going to ask is for everyone to sit in their chairs with their feet on the ground, with their spines a bit up, not stiff, but feeling present. So let us breathe together. Let us slow down together, and let us honor that each person in this space carries wisdom. That by truly listening, we create not only understanding, but belonging. So I'm going to ask those who can to close your eyes, and those who don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, just lower your gaze. Lower your gaze. And we're going to take some breaths together, in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. And as we do this, I want you to bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. So let us inhale through the nose, inhale, and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, and exhale. Now, breathing on your own, at your own pace, I want you to notice what is alive in your body right now, without judgment. Just create an awareness. We often have our own dialogue racing through our minds. We're looking to slow and quiet the mind just a bit. And as you're doing this, as you're seeing what is alive in your body right now, I want you to contemplate being here together in this moment. What does presence feel like in you? What does presence feel like in you? And as you gently slow your pace and have that awareness, I'm going to read some things to you to consider in this moment. Being in presence with one another means we are not rushing toward answers or outcomes. It means we are willing to arrive fully, bringing our attention, our breath, our awareness into the shared space. Presence is a gift we offer to each other across cultures, languages, and histories. True dialogue begins with listening. Listening not just with what is said, but also for what is unsaid. Listening with humility, with curiosity, not judgment. Even listening to ourselves, because we often are judging ourselves as well as others. Breathing, keep breathing. Listening honors the humanity of the other and makes the invisible visible. When we gather in conference or dialogue, we are not simply exchanging information, we are weaving relationship. Each voice becomes part of a larger whole, and what emerges belongs to all of us. In international spaces, it can be easy to feel distant, divided by geography, language, or politics. Presence dissolves some of that distance by slowing down and really being here with one another. We create an intimate global community, a circle rather than a hierarchy. Presence is an invitation. It cannot be forced. It can only be invited. And we can invite it by slowing our pace, breathing together, offering silence when needed, and remembering that every person carries a story worth listening to. Okay. At your own pace and when you feel ready, feel free to open your eyes. And as we are truly arriving in this space, I ask you again, what does presence feel like in you? And I'd love to hear from you if anyone wants to share anything just from this short moment of coming into presence. Peace. Openness. Connected. A little louder. Say again. Emptiness. Love. Come on, everybody. Well, who has Just let's say it, all the words. Okay, lovely, thank you. So this is often how one feels after they have experienced an opportunity with medicine, pending the medicine. But this is often this feeling of togetherness, of oneness, of openness, emptiness, like an open vessel. And we just, in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, came together in presence. So I'm going to try another little quick experiment. Let's see. Okay, all of you stand. Okay, great. And all of you stand on this side. Okay. Okay. Now come onto this space here. Come. Come in, come in, come in. Come, come. No, you guys stay there. You're staying. You're staying. The other side. Come on all the way. Come on all the way. Come, don't be just, let's occupy the space. Okay, I want everyone who's in the space to just gently walk around a little bit. I want you to take your hands out of your pockets, uncross them, let them just be at your side. And as you're walking around, you don't have to walk in any particular circle or anything like that. I want you to look at the other people without any kind of greeting. Just notice that there's another human being in the space with you. No expectation. Nothing to observe other than another human being. Now, when you come into someone and you see them, stop in front of them, find a person. Let your hands be down by your sides. We often use our hands to cover our emotions, our arms to cover our bodies or whatever. Just relax and just look at the other person and take them in. And know, if there's 3 people, that's fine. 3 of you can look at each other. And know that there's a story there. There's a history there. And one at a time, you decide, I want you to bow to the other person. And one at a time, so one person bows and the other person receives the bow. And I want you to bow deeply. Stand up. Receive this bow. I'm bowing to you. Bow to the other person. Lovely. Go ahead. Bow. Stay there for a moment. Feel the reverence of being bowed to. And when you come up, make eye contact. And then let the other person bow to you. And see what that feels like to bow to a person, letting your arms relax by your side. And really take that in. All right, now just again move around gently. And find your way back to your seats. Okay, this rise, come out. Let me take half of you, come. Come. Come out onto the floor. Take your hands out of your pockets, let them rest by your sides. Walk around, no particular way. And acknowledge and see the people without talking and speaking. And just simply be here now. Let your hands rest by your sides. Okay, there's room out here. There's room out here. And then when you find a person, turn to them and look at them. And if there's 3 of you, that's okay. Excuse me. I'm going to have you 2 turn to each other. Lovely. Okay, so take in the other person and really look at them and know that there's a story there. Just take them in without judgment. Really see them. Let your hands rest to your side. Really look at your partner. Look at your partner. See if you can stand in the uncomfortability of making eye contact. Breathe deeply into yourself. This is an opportunity for you to notice what happens to you when you're simply just looking at another person. Okay, now, if I tap you on your hand, if I tap you on your shoulder, you are 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Did I tap either of you? Okay. All of the ones, raise your hand. Okay, good. Now, the ones, I want you to look at your partner, and in 30 seconds, I want you to tell them what being in presence feels like within you. Okay, you can put your hands down. Ones know who you are. Okay, go ahead. Ten more seconds. Okay, stop talking. Look at your partner. Take in a deep breath together. And the other person, I want you to say to the number ones, I see you. Say to them, I see you. And thank you. Okay, now the other person who did not speak will now speak for 30 seconds. Go ahead. What is presence? How is presence alive in you? 10 more seconds. Okay, and stop. Right where you are, even if it's mid-sentence, stop speaking and look at your partner. And number ones, say to the other, I see you. And thank you. Okay. Take a deep breath together. And you can return to your chairs. Thank you.
See what you have done.
So the question is, how does it feel to be listened to with full presence? How does it feel to be listened to with full presence? So, in closing, I want us all, once again, if you can, to close your eyes or lower your gaze. I want you to sit with both of your feet on the ground. I want you to unlock and unlace your hands. Let them be in a neutral position. And let us take a deep breath in and exhale. And I want you for 20 seconds, or maybe 30, to imagine yourself walking forward in time into a future where humanity has re-enchanted itself. And as you walk through this future world, I want you to notice, what do you see around you? What do you hear in the voices, in the air? What do you feel in your body and in your spirit? And notice in this future world how people are treating one another. Notice how the earth feels in this future. And notice what is possible. What is possible in this future that feels impossible now? I invite you to write in the beautiful notebooks that the World Human Forum has given us, to take note of feeling in presence. Spirituality calls us to a way of being that sees every encounter as holy. It invites us to be in presence. And this kind of presence is not just emotional, it's energetic and sacred. And when we listen deeply, we become a vessel of healing, even if no words are exchanged. Thank you. Thank you.